I'm going to give you the illustration of a lady who used to get panic attacks. Notice what I said? Used to get panic attacks. And she had a really strong panic attack pathway there. And she came to our health retreat. And she said, oh, I have to tell you, I get panic attacks. Do you know you can't? You actually can't just get a panic attack. So what I did was I put my detective hat on. We should all be private investigators, investigating why these things are so. I said, tell me when you got your first panic attack. She said, oh, a guy at work was diddling the books and I blew the whistle on him. That night I got a brick through my front window. Whoa! She panicked. Do you know that's a very normal thing to do? In fact, if she didn't panic and run out the back door, another brick might have come in and hit her in the head. You see, sometimes a panic is a very real and normal and understandable reaction. But can you see what it did? It made a strong pathway in her brain. So the next time something stressful happened, where are her feelings going to go? Down that strong pathway. And it got to the point where she was panicking nearly every day. So her mother said, you've got to do something about this. You've got to go to the psychiatrist. She told the psychiatrist what was happening. He said, you get panic attacks. What did that do to the pathway? Put a bit of Rio into it. He made another pathway. He said, you'll be on panic attack medication for the rest of your life. Her mother said, what did he say? He said, I get panic attacks. Ooh, a bit more Rio there. He said, I'll be on panic attack medication for the rest of my life. Can you see these are physical pathways in our brain, and the more we go down them, the stronger they get. So when she came to me, I said, a few questions. Do you live in the house still? No. Is the man still around? No. So what does intellect, judgment and reason declare? No need to panic. Can you see that? No need to panic. But she's panicking. Do you know there are many people who they're out of the trauma, they're out of the terrible situation, but they're still living it. Do you find that? They're still living it. Because there's a very strong pathway there. I said to her, I believe that you can overcome your panic attack. What did I do when I said that? I started another pathway. I said, I believe eventually you'll be able to get off your medication. I started another pathway. Do you think she liked that? Oh, she loved it. I've never met anyone who likes being on medication. But what's going to happen the first time she goes through a stressful situation? Where are her feelings going to go? Down that great big pathway. So I made a prescription of what to do when the lightning strikes. I don't like the word panic attack. Let's say lightning strikes. I said the first time, or, after leaving our program, if you come across something and you feel a panic attack coming, I want you to laugh. Oh, she said, I will not feel like laughing. I said, remember, that's your wild horse. That's your wild horse. That's what feelings are. They're wild horses. And they need the border senses. That's your frontal lobe. She said, I won't feel like laughing. I said, that's right, you won't. But you'll be able to laugh. What did I do then? I made a you'll be able to laugh pathway. What's the old saying? If you say you can, you will. And if you say you can't, you're right. You won't. I said, and while you're laughing, ho, 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 just pretend to be a kookaburra. Ho, ho, ho. And while you're ho, ho, hoing, get a crystal of Celtic salt, put it on your tongue, 3 magnesiums, relax. Drink a glass of water. Our brains are hydroelectricity. Put the kettle on. Get a chamomile tea bag. Chamomile, mild tranquilizer. I said, I'm warning you, your body will be screaming at you. Go down the pathway. Go down the pathway. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. That's what your feelings will be saying. Go down that pathway. Frontal lobe says no. She drank the chamomile tea. Meanwhile, she did some stretches, went outside, deep breathing calms. Oh, how excited was she when she conquered her first panic attack. And when she conquered her first panic attack, the pathway got a little bit stronger. How long does it take before this pathway here gets bigger than that pathway? And by the way, the good news is that as that pathway is not frequented, that pathway reduces. How long does it take before the new pathway is bigger than the old one? 21 days.